Coming up next, we got Mortgage Matters with yours truly, Todd Laborowit. Well, this Mortgage Matters, what I decided to do is have one of our investors come in, Joe Camo, and what we do is let them talk about the products that they provide to us through Topaz Mortgage. And one of the things, Joe, that I'm very happy about is when we send a loan to you and you're on the fence of deciding approve or decline, you guys service the loan like my other investors, instead of it going through someone that's quote unquote a lender and then they got to package it, sell it. And if they're on the fence, they don't want to get stuck with having to service the loan, where you guys are in the business of servicing it.
Yeah, basically we're your wholesale provider. And, I've been doing this for 20 years. And Todd, thanks for having me on today. We've done this for a long time. And so I think one of the biggest myths out there is the mortgage insurance, the private mortgage insurance process. And, a lot of times the consumer is unaware that they can basically put 5% down and not have to worry about the mortgage insurance. There's a product that's been more and more prevalent in the marketplace called lender-paid mortgage insurance. Well, so we as the wholesaler can, for just a little bit higher rate, package the mortgage insurance into the rate based on the interest rate you've chosen, and basically have no mortgage insurance at all.
Now, what's interesting about that, Joe, is I always give scenarios where we show the borrower paying monthly mortgage insurance, and I show it within the rate being paid through the interest rate. And in the margins, have always been such a wide spread that lender-paid MI never compared well with the borrower-paid MI, but you're making it an attractive product.
Yeah, so, the old way was that the borrower would have to, part of their mortgage payment, have a borrower-paid mortgage insurance. So it would be your taxes, your insurance, your homeowner's insurance, and then your mortgage insurance. And that is very expensive, especially if you put down 5%. If you put down 10% or 15%, it's obviously not as expensive. But in comparison to lender-paid, when you actually bundle it together inside the interest rate then becomes a little higher. But when you look at the overall payment, you end up paying less. And in some cases, depending on the loan size, considerably less.
But in your niche as an investor, for me to run a scenario lender-paid MI versus a borrower-paid MI, you're going to see the difference that lender-paid MI through your company is the way to go. And also, the loan amounts are $417 and under, not $417 and over, because it's 10% down.
Correct.
Okay, just want to make sure. All right, Joe Camo helping me out with Mortgage Matters today. Coming up next, we got Kyle Bayless, Regional Director of Maryland Small Business and Technology Development Center.
You don't go through life with a paralyzing fear every time you have a financial transaction. So why is applying for a mortgage so scary? At Topaz Mortgage with Todd Laborowit, it is about educating and empowering you to get from point A to point B. Todd provides you with his exact closing cost, best interest rate, then invites you to shop around. Plus, if you call with questions, Todd picks up with the answers. Learn more at whytopaz.com. They are industry experts that care. Topaz Mortgage, NMLS 131548, licensed by the Virginia State Corporation Commission, MC 5344, Washington, D.C., MLB 131548, Maryland 18330, Todd Laborowit, NMLS 131497.